Alright, what did I get stuck on? There we go. Free the microphone. Also apparently free the cat. Huh? For a minute there, I thought it wasn't going. Okay, let's stop the background noise, shall we? Or at least background noise on my end. Alright, I have an orange cat that has decided the keyboard is his pillow. I have Blood Edward Island, being Blood Edward Island. And we have a mystery of another to solve. Hope you're all ready, because this should be the conclusion. I think. Hello, Marm. Would you like to purr in a microphone? No? Okay. That's perfectly fine, you fluffy butt. Alright. Though you are hitting the microphone with your tail. First off, let's recap. And read some stuff. Last time! We found Aunt Jess. She is tied up in the basement. Or rather, chained via handcuffs to the basement. We also had a bunch of lore bombs drop on us, so let's start from the bottom and work our way up. Jessica! I finally found my dear Aunt Jessica. I'm glad she's okay, but what kind of monster is Bill locking people up in underground rooms? She still can't move because of the stupid handcuffs, so I want to rescue her ASAP. She said not to worry about her, that I should focus on finding Dad. But why? He's the guy who cares more about his research than his own family. But knowing Jessica, she probably, no, definitely won't move until I bring Dad, so I guess I have to look for him now. Dee flowed off somewhere right after my dad left, leaving me alone. I wound up in the mansion's courtyard while looking for Dee. Colorful flowers are blooming all around the fountain. Could it be that my dad, as cold as he treated me, has been taking care of these flowers? I can't even begin to imagine. I found a sprout key in the fountain and used it to get into the silver bird room. Dee was in there, and he told me about when Thomas was killed, and it brought up memories of my own. I couldn't stop myself from crying. I'll never forget Dee's kindness as he stayed by my side, looking over me without a word. But the thing I was most happy about is we found Jessica! Bill had handcuffed her to the wine cellar. In the wine cellar. Cat, I can't see through your head. You're an adorable wall, but I am looking for a window. Here we go. She's still stuck down there, even now. Hold on, Jessica. We'll come back for you. Richard! Where did Dad go? I don't really even want to see him, but I need to take him with me to rescue Jessica. There's a big metal door in the courtyard across from the door he left through, so he probably went through that. Also, there sure are a lot of flowers in the courtyard. Was Dad taking care of them? He doesn't seem like the type. Jessica told me a little more about what happened to Mom and Dad being a suspect. She says I should believe in him, but how can I do that when he won't even look at me? What should I do, Mom? Dee remembered his father being murdered. It was in the Silver Bird room, which is probably why he was too scared to go near that place. He looked so sad, staring down at the blood-stained carpet. I know how I feel so much that it hurts. When Lawrence got sick, Thomas came back to the island with Dee and was murdered in the Silver Bird room by his one and only brother, Henry. I can't imagine how Thomas felt. Was it shock? Sadness? Or maybe the worst part was knowing that Dee would be all alone once he was gone. The Silver Bird room is where Thomas died after Henry shot him. The room was sealed up and no one has been in there since. Did they just not want to go in there anymore? Maybe they didn't want anyone to touch it again? I guess I'll never know. I'll also never know why one member of a family would kill another. It seemed like the brothers got along really well, so what went wrong? Many questions. I guess Franny and Dee were really close and played together all the time. They had a treasure of shells and stuff from the island inside the piano. There were also some drawings on a table in the study that were done in invisible ink. I even found the hidden fireplace room because of a secret note in invisible ink that Franny left for Dee. I'll bet they would have liked to know that their fun little secrets would be useful to someone decades in the future. The farewell letter we found in Franny's parents' room from Marie to Henry showed how sad and painful this all was for Marie. But there was also a big hint in the letter for finding the key to the Silver Bird room. You threw the sprout key in the fountain. This letter was the reason I was able to find Dee. Never mind the fact the actual player had to go check something on to find it. There are a lot of strange devices and hidden secrets all around this mansion, like moving bookshelves and hidden rooms. Oh, and the weird door knocker too. Did Lawrence build all these to make Henry and Thomas happy? If so, he was an awesome grandfather. Well, that's everything so far. We have all another keys acquired. Except then Dad took them. The 2 memories mementos. One we've already read. Lawrence Edward, the patriarch. It seems that the late patriarch of this mansion, Lawrence Edward, was a deeply distrusting man. He found gold on this desolate island and grew the company he established in the span of a single generation. He seemed to have viewed everyone who approached him as a thief who wanted only his money, so much so that he forbade anyone outside the family from entering the mansion. What's more, he took measures to guard his property from intruders by placing mechanisms all around the mansion. I believe his distrust of others had a negative impact on his family as well. There is, for some reason, not a single mention of his wife anywhere in this mansion. There's not even a trace of a grave belonging to her in the graveyard. I have no real evidence to suggest this, but my theory is Lawrence's wife fell out of love with him, this man who cast suspicion on everyone, and left the island for good after having his child. Lawrence's reward for amassing such vast wealth was to be tortured by the distrust of others, leaving him a lonely man who had lost the love of his family. However, it appears he was able to keep his heart open to at least one person, the butler who served his family. And judging from the journal in the butler's room, it seems it was a mutual and unwavering loyalty. The scenery across the sea. As I enjoyed the breeze off the water, gazing lazily out at the horizon, I recalled the beautiful springtime scenery of Sayoko's hometown in Japan. I haven't visited Japan in over 10 years. The last time I went, it was with Sayako to tell her parents of our marriage. During the flight to Haneda, I caught a rather rare sight. Sayako looked nervous. No doubt her mind was occupied with thoughts of what she'd say to her parents. This was her first visit home in quite a while, after all, and on top of that, she was going to reveal such big news. In an attempt to calm her nerves, I held her hand and asked her to tell me about her hometown. She told me about a river near her family home. In spring, the cherry blossom trees along its banks would bloom, creating such beautiful scenes. Even now, all these years later, I can still see the smile on her face as she talked about those trees. And the next day, I walked beside her beneath those cherry blossoms on my way to meet her parents for the first time. I've always wanted to return to Japan, but it has not yet been in the cards. I'll make it back someday. and I'll walk the path beneath the cherry blossoms that Sayoko left so much. Thoughts on my father as a father. When I think of one day reuniting with Ashley, sometimes I find myself wondering what sort of father I should be. At those moments, my thoughts immediately go to my own father, who died when I was 18. He worked as an importer, a line of business that took him all over the world. His sole focus in life was his work, so he was rarely home. But one day, in a move that surprised us all, he took my mother on a vacation to South America. But their plane crashed in the Pacific, and I never saw my parents again. At the time, I couldn't understand my father's desire to bury himself in work. How could he keep himself so busy that he neglected his family? And then one day, he was gone. But looking back, I've become exactly like him. If my father were still alive, what would he say to me? To see me with my head so buried in my research, what would he think of me? Well, for starters, I would hope he tells you to get some water, because drink. Onwards! Coffee preferences. Coffee preferences? It would be impossible for me to live on the island, let alone carry out my research, without Bill's support. Since I'm ostensibly dead to the world, he regularly visits from the mainland to deliver goods critical to my survival. Such as coffee. It's crucial to my ability to unwind. However, the instant coffee Bill provides is not to my taste. I believe coffee must be brewed from freshly ground beans. I pressed him to get me some whole beans, and several weeks later my wish was granted. He presented me a single bag. Well, how big was the bag, dude? Needless to say, I head straight for the kitchen and began preparations for brewing the perfect cup. But there's not a single coffee grinder in the whole mansion. And so now I realize the error of my ways. My folly was not requesting a coffee grinder along with the whole beans. But as I sat sipping my instant coffee, it occurred to me, there is no shortage of tea sets. Teapots and the like decorate countless shelves in the mansion. Much like Sayoko, the people who lived here must have been fans of black tea. My late wife was practically obsessed with it herself. She chose not only her tea leaves and cup, but also the temperature of the water based on the mood of the day. I suppose we all have our preferences, and I'm sure that was also the case with the individual members of the Edward family. The canned goods life. Living on this island presents many challenges, not least of which is keeping myself fed. I didn't used to be a picky eater, but oh, that has changed. After years of subsisting on nothing but canned food and emergency rations, I have grown tired of the same flavors day after day. It's becoming harder and harder to choke down the food. And then, like Deus Ex Machina, I happened upon some fishing gear left in the kitchen. It looked like it had some life left in it yet, so I decided today was the day I catch my own food. But no matter how long I waited by the water, not a single bite. Nature is cruel and unforgiving in its lessons. So in the end, I carried my empty bucket back to the mansion and played my usual canned meal of fish preserved in oil that smells like aluminum. Side note, that sounds awful. I can't wait for the day I can laugh about these fishing mishaps with someone else. It's such thoughts that make me long for a table piled high with home-cooked meals, shared with Sayoko and Ashley. P.S. My 3 favorite canned meals are corned beef, chili beans, and clam chowder. The chili beans have a really nice spice to them. The off-putting radio. Being alone is more than just being lonely. It's a chance to notice something new. If you close your eyes and listen on this abandoned island, it's not silence you'll hear. The island is overflowing with the melody of nature. The crashing of the waves, the rustling of the trees, the howling of the wind, the frog caught in my throat. The sounds of nature harmonize into an entire symphony. Listening to it has become a joy. Speaking of music and cats, I'm reminded of the radio I found last night in the lounge. No matter which channel I change it to, it plays the same song. And when I try adjusting its tuning, it emits nothing but static. Faced with no other recourse, I turned it off before finishing a late dinner in the dining room. But the moment I stood to leave, the radio turned itself on and resumed playing that same song. I was so surprised I dropped my plate. I bolted back to my room and leapt into my bed, where I slept the rest of the night hiding under the blankets. I didn't sleep a wink. As a man of science, I know I should seek a logical explanation for phenomena beyond my understanding. And generally speaking, I should seek to be braver. But this was so off-putting that I simply can't bring myself to seek it either. It's times like these where I could use some liquid courage. Looks like I may never get over certain fears, Sayoko. Changing my mood. Creating something new is no simple task. This is true of anything, including another. When research isn't proceeding as I hoped, I pick up a book to take my mind off things. Fortunately for me, the mansion's study contains countless books from impenetrable hardback volumes to light and breezy paperback reads. I'll grab a random book from the dusty old shelves and head into the forest, where I'll flip through the pages of an old novel in the sunlight dappled through the branches of a tree. It's during these moments I can forget about the research that vexes me and recharge my mind. And it's these moments where I'm at my most peaceful. Most recently, I've been blazing through a detective novel by an author named David Shields. His style of prose and story development are my tastes exactly. After my reading session, I'll stroll over to the pier and take in the sights of the water from the cliff. When I look out at the horizon, I think back to the living room of our house in Seattle. The happier days with Sayoko and Ashley. Days that I can never have back. Anyway, perhaps I'll make a stool and place it under the tree on the cliff, and in doing so, I can imagine sitting with them at home. A fan after 60 years, and then we get to the plot. Thomas, an inspiring novelist, had several books published after leaving the island. Most of them were not received very well, but the detective novels he wrote under the pen name David Shields seemed to do fairly well. They were published in paperback, but they were far from the bestsellers. More than a few of his volumes were cancelled before they were even completed. Thomas never gained notoriety as an author. I only learned of him after coming here. However, as I read one of his novels, I became captivated by his prose, and now I can say I've read nearly all of his works that can be found here in the mansion. Thomas passed away at age 36 after completing a long-form autobiography. I can't help but wonder what sort of adventures Detective Kyle Hyde would have gotten up to had Thomas lived longer. Ain't that the Terry Pratchett moment? Alright. Now that we've read through all of that, onwards. Or not. Wrong button. Correct button. Is this the front door or the back door? Front door. I need the back door.
No good. It's locked.
Ashley, look. There's a ladder on the other side of the door.
You're right. Where do you think it leads?
You're not thinking of climbing that, are you?
That's the door to my great-grandfather's room.
Okay. Grandfather's room, which means there's a... okay. Wrong button.
Yeah.
This door leads to the East Wing hallway, right? Oh, I can unlock this. Art studio. It would be on the second floor. This door. Then how do I get through it? Game? Sure ain't giving me much in the way of hints. Oh, what? What would tell me to go there? Would the map have told me to go there? Where's my hint on where to go? Good grief. Did I take a wrong turn? And how, pray tell, am I supposed to know to go there? Can I unlock this door now? My guess is going up the stairs. Oh, that door's unlocked now. Okay. So I was just coming at this from the wrong angle. I kept trying to come through this door over here. Can I unlock you?
Oh. All right.
And now I've saved myself a headache. That I just gave myself. Anyway, moving on.
How can we open it? This design.
The other room's doors had one bird, but this one has two.
Yeah, 2 birds holding a silver and gold clover in their beaks. Maybe the key to this room is...
Wait, I can now what? You can now combine. It's kind of late in the game to do this. Use the item screen and use Y to combine over an item. Alright, combine.
Yes!
Oh, that's clever. The dude was a nut, but he was an inventive nut.
Yes!
The key to get into the grandfather's room is the keys to his son's rooms. The keys to his heart, basically.
Whoa, check out the view. Where's the ladder? Shouldn't it lead to this room? What's wrong, Dee?
This is my great-grandfather, Uncle Henry, and my father.
Grandfather, do you know who I am?
I remember. My father brought me here. My great-grandfather was asleep in the bed. He was sleeping so peacefully. But as we got closer, he opened his eyes and looked at us. He smiled, but it was sad. Father took his hand and squeezed it. He was crying. That was the first time I ever saw him cry.
Oh, Dee.
We have to track down your dad.
Yeah. Where's the ladder we can take back down?
I have an urgent question. Why is there a video projector? Oh, hey, pictures of everyone. Cool. I'll look at that update later. A round device made of tin sits on the table.
Wait!
This is some kind of stand? That's a zoetrope.
Huh?
A what?
Hey,
They were invented a long time ago, long before I was born. The pictures inside move when it spins. How does it work? Spin the outside with your hand and look through the slots on the left, the slits on the side. Well, Frost, you're just in time to watch a very old version of a picture, or a movie. Birds flying to the fountain?
Huh.
hey,
Aw, Dee wanted to be a filmmaker.
Dee.
They spell it zoetrope, though zootrope is probably how you correctly pronounce it. Love seats? Very expensive love seats. My son, Leonard. Who? Must have kept this painting close by so it could. Oh, right. Because Leonard had the twins, Thomas and Edward, but died, which is how they wound up with Grandpa. Dee's great-grandpa. Honey, I don't think anyone's going to be using that fireplace. Another red pot and another decorative plate?
Darn it.
The beloved golden and silver birds.
Huh. Maybe.
Yeah, I think it does. The two returned from war. Was that a deliberate slight, I wonder, or an accidental? Where the son who lost an arm cannot put his hand on his grandfather's shoulder. Alright, desk examination. There's something written in the notebook. May 1948. I feel my time drawing near. I've decided to record my thoughts while I'm still able to grasp a pen. Today, I recall a day from 32 years ago. The day I first held Henry and Thomas in my arms. That was also the day I received a letter of reconciliation from my son, Leonard, who left home after rejecting the life I desired for him. The two young children, Henry and Thomas, appeared while I was caught in a maelstrom of grief and regret. I had just been informed of Leonard's sudden death, yet I will never forget the innocent smiles they wore that day. I resolved then and there to raise Henry and Thomas myself. I loved them more than I had loved anyone before. I wished only for their lives to be filled with joy, and fulfilling that wish became my sole purpose. Henry and Thomas were like a pair of birds who delivered joy to my life. My wish was heard, both boys growing up healthy and with love for one another. Before long they sought to fulfill wishes of their own, each choosing a path that drew them from the nest. Henry wished to be an artist, Thomas a novelist. I found myself alone in the mansion yet again, still wishing for nothing but their happiness. However, as the two began their journeys down their respective paths, my wish was completely and utterly crushed by the upheavals of time. The world was cast into war, and the two were sent to its bitter battlefield. To add injury to insult, this was also when the gold mine withered to nothing, no longer able to support even me alone. Powerless, I prayed for the war to end and for their safe return of my beloved Henry and Thomas. When news of the war's end finally came, and the boys returned to me, they were different. My two birds had been hurt. It was as if their wings had been clipped. Henry had lost his right arm, so could no longer hold a paintbrush, and Thomas had lost his heart, and with it, the ability to trust. I held the tired, wounded pair in my arms, and I cried. I was reminded of 32 years prior, when I held them for the first time. I prayed that the scars on their bodies and hearts might heal as soon as possible, but now, I wonder if my actions from that point on were right. I once again find myself navigating sorrow and regret, just as I did when Leonard passed. Only now, there are no innocent faces to be found, no birds to ease these feelings.
This is...
Lawrence's journal.
Great-grandfather.
Huh.
There's something stuck between the pages. Is this a letter? Was it sent from someone? Upon my death, Henry Edward is to inherit the entirety of my estate. This is the second will we've found.
This is...
Except this one was signed. He even signed it, see? My great-grandfather's will? Yeah. It says that the heir to his inheritance is Henry.
But that means...
So that means the will we found in the Silver Bird room.
Okay.
My father must have written that himself.
Huh?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know which is the correct will, because you can forge a signature pretty easily. Rail. I see that trapdoor down there, and I am not going to trigger that just yet. Ooh, hey. Third to last of these things. I'm just going to read it now because we're running out of game. Lawrence had one child, a son named Leonard. Lawrence tried to establish him as a successor, but whether due to a difference in values or something else entirely, Leonard refused to take over the family business. Instead, he chose to leave home and pursue a career as a musician. There was no word on Leonard's whereabouts for a long time. Then one day, he sent his father a letter, telling him that he married a woman he met in a bar. Lawrence resented the fact he had not approved of the marriage, so he refused to see his son. They lost touch again after this. Excuse me. Several years passed and Lawrence received another letter from Leonard. He had 2 sons by then, Henry and Thomas. Although Lawrence finally agreed to see his son, it was too late. Leonard became sick during an epidemic and passed away at age 30. A thought occurred to me as I learned of these two and how they couldn't connect with one another. In order for a child to understand the motivations of a parent who loses themselves in their work, it may be necessary for the child to grow up and become a parent to themselves. I wonder if my father thought about Jessica and me as he worked, the same way Ashley occupies my thoughts as I continue to work on another. Yeah. There's a small cabinet by the bed.
Hey.
Wells told me that there's something great-grandfather cherished in this drawer.
Oh.
There's something in there. To my beloved father, I ask that you find it in yourself to forgive me for turning my back on the life you had hoped for me in choosing the life of a musician. I left home without so much as a word to you and was confronted with the cruelty of the world. However, I'm happy that I chose this path for myself. I married and became a father of 2 children, and now I hope there will be a day when I can return home and speak with you. Signed, Leonard Edward. 2 children Leonard mentioned here must be...
Yeah.
Uncle Henry and my father. Extremely fancy bed. Before I check the projector, can I look in the... Oh, it's not gonna let me look in the closet, wardrobe, screen.
This is... Yeah.
My great-grandfather would watch this in bed. He had such a nostalgic look on his face when he did.
Huh.
I wonder what he'd watch. Well, let's find out. Also, the fact that the man was rich enough to basically have a TV in bed before TVs were, you know, able to be put in bedrooms.
Wait!
This is a movie projector, right? What sort of movies could your great-grandfather even watch on this thing?
Wow.
Ashley.
His favorite movies were home videos of the boys. After my great-grandfather died, my father showed me something with this.
Hey,
It was some old footage. It was shots of my father and Uncle Henry playing together as kids. The two of them together.
by the way,
It seemed like it made him sad for some reason.
Dee.
Can we play the projector? We cannot play the projector. Ah, well. Okay, back to the desk and the stuff I was ignoring before. Drawer won't open. Drawer won't open. Sure. None of the drawers are opening, so what's this rail? Is this a trapdoor? The ladder we saw before must be under it. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, ma'am. Won't budge with that desk in the way. What can I do? Get the desk to move. Well, none of these drawers open. Oh, that one
wow.
pinned. What?
This is it.
Uh... Sure, there's some kind of mechanism to this. I need a hint. Do I need to go look at the fountain outside? Hold on. Check this thing again. Alright. So the two birds go to the fountain. You know, I could use a wheel of morality turn right about now. Hey, excellent! And it shows me this.
Hey. Hey.
Those look like symbols for star signs. Photo, please. One bird. Two bird. All right. There we go. With a couple of symbols too. Now, I just gotta fit the two together. Desk. Album. Alright, the gold bird is pointing at the archer. The silver bird is pointing at the Tauros. Gold bird is pointing at the... sure. The silver bird is pointing at the Tauros.
All right.
Bingo!
Huh.
Oh, so it was some sort of mechanism.
Hey.
We should be able to open the door now.
Whew. Yes.
It's open!
Oh.
There's the ladder.
Yeah.
Let's take it down.
Dad.
Dad has got to be just past here. Well, that sounds like a good reason to save. Wrong button.
Where are we?
The cellar? The secret office?
Did Dad really come through here? It's so dark. I can't even tell what this room is supposed to be. We can't search it until we turn the lights on.
Well... What was I expecting?
How about...
Looks like the lamp cord is connected to the floor below. Oh, which tells me there's a secret right there. Hey, look, a desk with a candle holder. And guess what item I have been using far too much?
A
Huh?
round light appeared on the brick when the candle was lit.
Oh, you're right. It must be coming from a lamp, but where is it coming from to make it so round?
Check the shade.
It looks like someone made this hole on purpose.
Yeah.
Check that brick.
Hey,
If you look closely, this brick's a little different from the rest.
Ashley.
We should check it out.
Got it.
Yes, pull out that brick.
Wow.
Or push in that brick. Okay.
What was that?
Oh, look.
I guess I'm not gonna be able to find out what's on that wall.
Opened up.
Or am I? What else is on this desk? Old typewriter. Too dark to read any books.
Huh.
Dum-bum-bum-bum. Too dark to see the mystery crates. Mystery books. Oh. Hello. Can I read what's on that wall? Or am I forced to go down the stairs? Yeah, I'm forced to go down the stairs. Gosh darn it, I wanted to see what the newspaper clippings were. Oh? Oh? Did I see an option? Wall. Gosh darn it. Wall. Aha. I can still access the newspaper clippings. One of the walls is covered in old newspapers. These are articles about the gold mine. What are they doing with a bunch of articles about the gold mine? Or are these leftovers from the Edwards?
Dee, you okay?
No.
I've been here before.
Does that mean you know what's past here?
I can't remember.
Did Dad go down these steps? This place gives me the creeps.
It's okay. I'm right here with you.
Right. Got it. Thanks, Dee.
I have questions and concerns. Like, is this where Dee was murdered? Why is the area where Dee was maybe murdered where they put the another at? Who thought it was a good idea to screw with memories anyway? Yes, there are clear health benefits to doing so, probably, but the abuse outweighs the positivity. We're gonna find out in a second because it's turned on. Whoa! This is modern.
This must be Dad's lab. But where's Dad?
Ashley, what is all this?
I don't know. My dad's stuff, I guess. Ugh,
What's the matter?
I'm just getting so frustrated. Where's Dad already? We looked all over the place. Whatever. Forget it. Let's just find something to get those cuffs off Jessica ourselves. And then
Bolt
the
cutters?
two of us will get off this island. What?
What did you say?
When?
Just now. You said you're going to leave without even seeing your dad again.
Can you blame her?
I mean, he...
You told Jessica you'd find him. That you'd give him a chance.
I think he burnt through that
It's
chance,
not that
Dee.
easy, Dee. I'm scared. I'm scared to meet him, to talk to him about Mom.
It'll be okay. Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
Dad? Dad! Can you hear me? What was that?
Who was that?
It came from the other side of the door.
Is someone in there?
That voice.
Someone's in there.
Hello?
Oh, no.
Are you there? Please, answer me. If I could just hear your voice. Are you my Ashley? Is it you? Say something.
Who is that? Who are you? How do you know my name?
It is you. I knew it. Ashley, it really is you.
I asked you a question. Who are you?
My name is Richard. I'm Richard Robbins.
What?
I'm your father. I've missed you so much. Please, I just want to hear your voice again.
What are you thinking?
I just need to figure out what's really going on. So
Seriously.
I'm gonna open this door.
Yeah. That's bold. There's a metal door.
Don't see a way to open it. Nope. No good. Hey! Why won't this door open?
Oh, it's an automatic door.
I had figured that much out, but thanks. I can't figure out how to open it. Is it locked?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
The door isn't receiving any power. I'm telling you the truth. It can't open like this. Ashley, please trust me. I'll explain once we get the door open. We need to restore...
Okay, fine. I get it. You need me to restore power to the door.
So you'll do it?
I'll at least give it a try.
Thank you, Ashley.
Hold the phone. You, full alchemist, metal alchemist looking dude. You're not the dad? Okay. Yeah, no, this feels like Full Metal Alchemist.
Maybe. Oh.
Okay, yes.
Ah.
It appears to run on some sort of electricity. I need a screwdriver. Alright.
What's this?
Sci-fi looking gadget. Cardboard
What's this?
box.
This is...
Precision instruments? Yeah, they both look like Holheim, but only one of them is blonde.
Nuh-uh.
Honey, open the locker. You never know, there might be a screwdriver in there.
Nuh-uh.
Consider... There's a time to stick to the rules and there's a time to not. Then again, you're only 14. Research files. Blueprints. More scientific papers. Blackboard. With esoteric stuff all over it. Non-responsive door. Is that a pen in a coffee cup?
Ah. Huh.
Oh, that's not a pen.
What?
That's a screwdriver.
I can't believe it.
Why did he use a screwdriver to stir his coffee? I guess he was desperate.
Huh?
Oh. Oh no. That's a photo of Bill in there too. Any cranes? Books, papers, research materials. Maybe the crane is in the next room. Or rather, next part of this room. Alright. Phillips head screwdriver.
Yes!
Why is there a USB stick?
Ashley.
Oh.
What is that? A key? Orange security key. Okay. You should ask a person for help. Alright, Dad.
Okay. So...
Did you get it open?
yeah.
Good. Way to go. Now you've just got to figure out the switches. Some of them may be locked. You'll need keys to release them.
More keys?
Yes, security keys.
Like the orange one that was behind the cover?
Just one? The rest must have been moved. Well, that's a security key, all right, but... You need 2 more. There are 3 in total, and each one is a different color.
Got it. I'll look around for them.
On the one hand, having this many layers of security on a thing that can wipe and rewrite memories is probably a good thing. On the other hand, this sure ain't helping. Desk, desk, desk. Chair? You would be exhausted sitting in a bad chair all day. Door is down. The lab coat is wrinkled and kind of dirty. I wonder when it was last washed. Bold of you to assume it was ever washed. Aha! 1 security key acquired. Storage rack. I would hope you can open that sliding glass door. Good lord, when is the last time anyone considered dusting? Clearly, hygiene was not your first concern. Of course. Ma'am, I still say you should go through his locker and turn it upside down. Just saying. Control panel to power up the other panel. Operate the panels connecting the circuit with A. You can unlock panels with security keys. Okay.
Ah.
Green. Green. No, that's not gonna work. Blue. Slot the orange key. Oh. Oh. Okay. There's my problem. I wonder. Put the blue key here. Does that change anything? Yes, it does. Well, that's looking better already. Nope. By process of elimination. Orange. What? Well, that ain't gonna work. I started with orange in this slot, so... Yes, Ashley, I realize that. Blue? I just had blue in this slot, didn't I? Yes, I did. I don't suppose you've got something on the back or anything tagging you of where you go, do you? No? Okay. Let me start from the other end of the problem. No, this ain't gonna be it.
Oops.
Nope. Orange goes there. And now it's a 50-50 shot which key goes here. Not this one. Again, I ask who came up with this security design. Well, no, that won't work either. Because that leads to the wrong...
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
What? Why's green gotta be the putz? Ugh. I am not spending the next 4 hours here. Hint. 3 slots sweep part of the panel will unlock when you insert the correct security key. Shape marked with a circle. Use security keys matching the shapes in the... What do you mean they have a... Keys have slots with shapes marked with a circle. Use the security keys with the matching shapes in the correspond... What? Matching shape. Oh, son of a biscuit. The contact points. The contact points. Ah. 2, go here. Please, Frost, go ahead. Ah. I feel like an idiot for missing the obvious. Okay. There are slots up top. There are slots up top. If it were a snake, it would have bit me. Thank you, Frost. Please excuse my stupidity. Oh, Lord. I feel exceptionally dumb right now.
They're all connected.
No thanks to me being an idiot.
Now the power should be back.
First, I missed the number of contacts involved. Then I missed the fact there were slots up top. Oh shit, you got shot, didn't you? Or are you just blind without your glasses?
You're... Ashley, you've grown so much. But your eyes, they're the same. They haven't changed a bit. They're just as they were 11 years ago.
This is the man who would come to the graveyard once in a while.
Huh? Then who was...
Ashley.
There's the crane!
Dad! I remember. You're my dad. The first time I've seen him in 11 years, and all I can think is that he smells like chocolate. I'm glad I trusted Jessica and went looking for Dad. Jessica told me. She told me to believe in him, to hear him out.
What do you hope to accomplish?
You've had your brain scrambled, sir.
What's wrong?
Hmm?
Hey, Dad. I met someone here while looking for Jessica. Someone pretending to be you. He told me he's my dad. Could that have been...
Bill.
Why would he pretend to be you? Why would he lie about that? Come on, answer me.
I'm sorry, Ashley.
Sorry for what? You aren't mad at me, are you? Are you mad because I believed that Bill was you? Because I helped him look for the another keys?
Bill was after the keys?
Frost, I think we passed going and have hit. Super weird. Okay, now what?
Yeah, he asked me to help him. I used the DAS to track them all down.
Wait, Ashley, did you?
I gave them to Bill. I solved this piano puzzle and found a key. And then I ran into Bill, who told me he was you. I showed him the DAS and
He had you look for the keys.
Yeah.
Do you know where he is right now?
He said something about booting up another, but
He has the keys and he's heading for another? Bill, what's your plan? I've got to go after him.
wait, where are you going?
Ashley, wait here, please.
She's not gonna wait there, sir.
I'll protect another from Bill.
This is Dad's room, so I should just wait right here, right? No? You should turn around and take a photograph of that crane. My 4 philosophies. Oh, there is so another. Save. Options. Turn that off. There was a top row for crying out loud. Important update. You are Bill. You are not Dad. This is Dad. Or is he? Okay, so maybe he is because he smells like chocolate instead of cigarettes. But I am not trusting anyone as far as I can throw them at this point until I have complete and positive evidence. What are the 4 philosophies? There are many researchers like Sayoko and Bill at the lab where I used to work. Whenever I hit a roadblock in my research or had trouble clarifying some hypothesis, I asked a fellow researcher for help or indulge in superfluous conversation. This would often knock something in my brain loose to help set me back on track. But that's not too easy in my current research environment, so I wrote down the 4 philosophies I use when I talk to Sayoko, and I've taken to repeating them when I need help. Don't get stuck on a single thought. Continue to develop a new hypothesis. Try to refute my own hypotheses from a different perspective. Never assume something is impossible. A 1% chance of success is still a chance of success. Boy, does that sound like something out of Fire Emblem. Never lose. That never give up attitude. When I get stuck, I repeat these 4 philosophies to myself. They represent the passion Sayoko and I both had for research. We have 1 more memory left to go and a lot of baloney to get through. Document. Revised. It's Dad's thesis, researched into another revised edition. Adding addenda below regarding memory control experiments that are now possible with the completion of the device implementing the another theory. Memory extraction. The experiment to extract a test subject's memory and temporarily store it within another was successful. That's not horrifying. Memory replacement. The experiment of temporarily losing memories that are already present and overriding them with different memories was successful. However, the use of this feature sometimes resulted in the subject suffering painful headaches as well as hallucinations due to the muddying of their memories. Now we know why he saw the gun in his hands. Fudge. Memory restoration. Currently implementing the feature to restore memories that have been temporarily lost back to their original state with a focus on safety. Chuck this thing into the sea! Okay, so I know all of these words, but this makes no sense to me. I'm sorry, Ashley, your father is a mad scientist, and his research needs to be thrown into the sea. Today is February 24th.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me. Tomorrow is my birthday. There's a picture frame on the desk. It's a picture of Richard, Sayoko, and a baby.
This is...
These are my parents, so the baby must be... It's you, right? Your dad must have looked at this picture all the time.
Yeah.
There's a document icon on the monitor. Sayoko, at last, our another is complete after all. After 11 years, sorry. Right now, I'm remembering your words, Sayoko. If the memories that cause suffering were to disappear, your guiding principle was to use our memory-controlling technology to alleviate suffering. And that's why I'm sure you'd forgive me, Sayoko, for using another to erase Ashley's memories of what happened that night. Oh, God! There's the ethics of testing on someone who's volunteered, and then there's the ethics of testing it on someone who is an infant and your own child. I sent a letter and the DAS to Ashley. I pray from the bottom of my heart that she'll come to this island. I need to speak with Bill one more time before I'm reunited with her. I'm certain Bill will understand what Sayoko and I desired for another.
Dad.
This is Dad's diary. Having a diary when you're playing around with memories is a really good idea.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, go through his stuff without permission, ma'am. Aw, this teddy bear is so cute. What is it sitting on? Oh, it has a card.
Ashley.
I bet it's a present from your dad. Open the teddy bear. I think we're going to have to. Dad still isn't back, and the longer he's gone, the more worried I get. Rightfully so! Just can't wait around any longer. I've got to find him. Open sesame. Oh, cool. I didn't have to put in a password. Also, not cool. I feel like we're about to walk into a trap. No, we're about to walk on your dad trying to unprogram a door lock.
Dad, wait! I'm coming with you.
Ashley,
Where are we going?
you'll see. Come on.
This seriously is starting to feel like a superhero or supervillain origin story thing.
Is this...
A giant gerbil
It's
wheel?
another.
What's that?
It's another's control panel.
There are the keys.
Bill's starting it up. So that's his plan.
What's going on?
The fruits of your research are rightfully mine, Richard.
He's transferring another's data to someone.
To who?
My guess? To no one good. He's sending the source code.
Can't you just yank the keys out of there?
What can we do?
We'll be okay. I built in some failsafes in case something like this happened.
It stopped. I guess that takes care of that.
Now you've really gone and done it, Richard.
Bill. Why you? Your plan for another is entirely antithetical to its true purpose.
Antithetical, you say?
Stop this foolishness. Another's memory control was developed to help people. People with real trauma, people who suffered in accidents or in war. You used to understand this. It's why you helped create it in the first place.
Oh, you poor naive fool.
Oh, Richard. I am sick and tired of your Saint Richard holier-than-thou act.
Bill.
You just don't grasp another's full potential.
What do you mean?
You've invented a revolution. This machine rewrites memories. People the world over would pay hand over fist for such a thing. Another can make us both rich beyond our wildest dreams.
No. That's not what it's for. Another is the fruit of Sayoko's research, and you would reduce it to a cash grab?
Pretty sure that's been his goal all along.
So, you know exactly how she intended another to be used, do you? What gives you the right to speak on Sayoko's behalf?
Okay, we're about to have screwed up memories, but also there might be a love triangle, which just makes things even worse.
Dad?
My head. Feels like it's going to split.
Something the matter?
Bill. Another is. It's.
My dad created another. We're not letting you have it! You're nothing but a liar.
Everyone lies, Ashley. Even your dad here.
You haven't lied to me, have you? What's the matter? Are you okay?
Ashley.
You're wrong. My dad wouldn't lie to me. He may have been gone most of my life, but he's no liar.
It's such a tragic tale, Richard, don't you think? Ask your father, Ashley. Ask him who killed your mother.
Don't trust any memories right now.
Do you know who killed Mom?
Ashley. That.
Bear in mind the research paper said people who have been hit with memories plugged into their brain get massive head-splitting headaches. He's been tampered.
What's the matter? He needs to lie down.
Don't put him in the chair. Don't put him in. No, 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 no.
Is
No.
this a side effect Richard warned about? If so, it couldn't have come at a better time.
Bill! What did you do to my dad? You need to help him!
I could help him, but on one condition.
Oh, honey.
Use another on Richard.
To do what?
Memories are rushing to the surface. It's overwhelming his mind. You can stop his pain by taking control of his memories.
Oh. Okay.
No, not okay. Do not do this.
Dad!
D, please try and talk some sense into her. Oh, Lord. He's gonna use you to yoink the source code right out of there. Ugh. The data transfer started again. Why am I not surprised?
Well done, Ashley.
Okay, I've set the DAS and started up another.
Access his memories from 1994.
Delete memory? Play memory. Oh, Lord. Well, here we go. Why does it look so terrible?
What? What we saw just now? A memory of Dad's from 1994? That's when...
Ashley, that is the truth.
Bullshit!
What's happening to my dad? You said you'd help him!
He'll wake up soon, if he's lucky. That'll be all then.
Wait! Dad! Dad?
What happened? Ashley, tell me what happened.
Bill said that if I wanted to help you, I needed to boot up another. And that I needed to look at your memories of the night Mom died.
What?
Did you kill Mom?
No,
Dad?
I would never hurt Sayoko. It simply isn't possible.
Dad!
The data transfer has started. It looks like another security systems were bypassed. Did he use another to... Ashley, I need you to do something for me. Look at my memories again. I suspect that Bill has altered them.
What?
Use another to play back my deepest memories. You should be able to do that with the DAS.
Okay, but how?
I equipped another with a few bonus features. They're accessible only by using the DAS. I never told Bill about them.
Only the Nintendo Switch can save the day.
They were designed to protect another from those who would use it for harm.
These features in the DAS can protect another?
That's right. And I only trusted one person to keep the DAS safe. You, Ashley. And you alone.
Dad.
Use that to play back my true memories in another. This is the truth. What really happened the night Sayoko died.
Okay, and Dee still has nothing to say about this. Could another read a ghost? Checking something. The final memory is in a room we've not made it to yet. Okay. Can't be used here. Then how do I do this? How do you add new features? All right, Dad.
Dad!
Ashley?
Well, that makes a heap load of nonsense. Back of the chair. Can't be used here. Dee had another update. Dee had another update.
Dad?
All right.
Use the DOS. Okay.
What the?
Wait. Nope. No. Alright, the camera's not triggering anything.
Dad?
All right.
Sir, use the DOS is not the helpful hint you think it is. Nope, not the camera.
What the? Dad?
Ma'am. How? You have checked the control panel many times. You have checked with your father and he's like, you are the key. Okay, that tells me nothing. Can't I just pop open a screwdriver? Pop open a screwdriver. Use a screwdriver to pop open this case and fix the... No, don't combine. Frack do you want me to do, game?
What the? What the?
You're no help. Use the DOS feature? Oh, son of a beeswax! You're the key, Ashley. What the fudge, man? This feels like the book thing all over again. User recognized. Biometric data accepted. Additional feature now available for use. Restore feature has been unlocked.
All right.
It worked! I unlocked a new feature. So, let's see how Bill completely screwed over everything, shall we?
I'm home. Sayoko!
Dad? Dad, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Sir, the fact your brain is not a scramble.
When I came home, your mom was... She was already...
I know, Dad. I saw it in another. What really happened the night Mom died. Mom was shot protecting me and another. You came home to find her like that. The last thing she said, as you held her in your arms, was to keep me safe. It's okay now, Dad. We know the truth. You didn't kill her.
Ashley,
Dad, it's okay. We're okay.
You're not okay.
my memories. They're back. I feel like I finally earned the right to hug you.
Dad.
Ashley.
Jessica's still in trouble.
I'm so glad.
Bill the jackass is getting away.
So glad I trusted you like Jessica asked me to. But now, Bill has the research you and Mom were trying to protect. What do we do? Another could wind up in anyone's hands.
Ashley.
Richard, please. Protect the another.
Don't worry. I won't let another fall into the wrong hands.
Dad?
Can I borrow the DAS?
Oh, sure.
You're gonna destroy it, aren't you?
Bill won't get away with this. I'll keep another safe. It's just as you said, Sayoko. I should have locked it away. That should do it. This is what you wanted, right?
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Please vacate the area.
What? What's happening? Huh? Richard! What have you done?
stopped you from getting your hands on that mess. Buh. Okay. The miracle of the blue moon. Whoa, we actually have a moon. Okay.
What's happening?
Shit. It really self-destructed.
I have a few tricks up my sleeve too, Bill.
You destroyed another?
Yes. An emergency failsafe.
But this was all we had left of Mom's work.
It's for the best. What happened here will never happen again.
At least until someone rebuilds it.
I'm going to handle this. You wait here.
No, I want to go with you. I don't care how dangerous it is. I can't just wait here.
Ashley,
Listen to the pouting, angry lady.
you're right. Let's go together.
Now, how do we rescue Jessica? Because that poor woman has been stuck. Oh, he can't see D.
Dee, thanks.
For what?
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have made it this far. And I definitely couldn't have saved Dad. So, thanks.
Mhm.
Once we talk to Bill and save Jessica, I'll help you get your memories back. I'll be right here by your side until you've remembered everything.
Thank you.
And he saw none of this? And has no questions about why his daughter is talking to thin air? The suspension of disbelief has been stretched.
Hey,
Dad?
Ashley.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, you first.
Okay. You've been doing research here with Bill for a while, right?
Yes, I have.
So are you friends?
We were once.
Then how did things turn out like this?
It's a mystery to me too. That's why I want to find him. So I can ask him about all of this face to face.
Oh. What were you about to say?
I was just curious. Before we got into the elevator, I thought you said something.
Oh good, he did notice.
I was, just talking to myself.
That's all it was, huh?
Dude, will you please confess that you know ghosts exist and that your wife was a medium? Because I'm fairly certain that's what's going on in the background here.
It's so spooky.
And
Watch your
echoey.
step. Bill should be up ahead.
And he is not nigh.
Hold on. I'll go first and check for him.
Sir, do not split the party.
Wait here, okay?
No. I know why you're splitting the party, but that is a bad idea. D, what is it? What do you remember? Oh shit, this is where you died.
Dee?
I remember now. I've come this way before.
Through this cave?
Yes. I was running away. Through the courtyard, out to the cave.
Who were you running from?
It was...
There's your shoe.
Thomas, why? Why can't you understand?
I need that money. I'll do anything. For my son. If you won't give it over willingly, you leave me no other choice.
Stop this, Thomas! Daniel, what did you see?
Oh. Oh, shit.
Yes, that's right. I can see the person chasing me. It was Uncle Henry. I saw my father in the silver bird room, covered in blood. I was scared. So very scared. So I kept going. That's when I lost my shoe.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Bill.
Thanks for all this, Richard. How could you destroy another? It took us 11 years to complete. What were you thinking?
What's your plan? Where did you send the another data?
So, you finally figured out that I was trying to sell the data. When did it click?
When I showed you the roadmap to its completion. You started acting differently after you saw it.
And so, you took it upon yourself to meddle in my affairs. You hid the another keys. You programmed a failsafe into the DAS and sent it to your daughter.
I wanted to trust you, Bill. I wanted to believe in you. I thought you understood Sayoko's and my goals.
Sayoko, again. I am sick of you and your ideals.
Was that a...
Okay, here's what I think happened. Thomas went to Henry and said, "You have to give me all of the cash." Henry said, "No, you need to get a hold of yourself." Thomas pulled a gun. Henry and Thomas struggled. The gun went off. Thomas was shot. D saw part of the altercation. D ran into the cave. D's shoe is here. That is a deep fall right there. Oh, man.
D.
The Edwards family was cursed. That was one day of nasty tragedies. Now, am I correct in my hypothesis? As a reminder, I haven't played this game in nearly, oh shit. I haven't played this game since it first came out on the 3DS. Oh shit! This is not good. This is not good.
That was your first and last warning, Richard.
Ashley, don't.
I can't believe you would betray us for some quick cash. You partnered with us for all those years, only to use another for your own selfish purposes. Tell me everything. Tell me the whole truth.
You wouldn't understand. What I've been through. What I wanted. Sayoko.
Love triangle confirmed.
Stay back, Ashley.
Oh, perfect timing. This will make things much more interesting.
No! Stop!
This is farewell, Ashley.
What are you hoping to accomplish?
I was hiding in the closet. I saw everything.
What? What is this? Is this a choose your own ending? What? What? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. There was a save when we came down the elevator, so I could skip those cutscenes and go straight to this again. I am gonna say... Oh Lord. It can't be Thomas, he was already dead. It can't be Henry, he was already dead. It can't be Richard, because we saw the memory exonerating him. And it can't be Lawrence, because he was also already dead. Oh Lord. Hold on, I have to look something up. I am now having a crisis decision here. Another code. Is there such a thing? Good. Alright. I'm a little less worried about my decision now. Sorry, Bill, by process of elimination. You were the murderer. Is that the same gun you did it with, too?
I remember it all. That night. Mom's murder. It was you, Bill.
I would never have guessed you'd remember with such clarity.
Okay, I did pick correctly.
So, it was you?
It was.
How could you? Why did you murder Sayoko?
She was a traitor.
What?
Pot kettle?
A traitor to who?
You really are clueless, aren't you? Sayoko was working with us.
Who is us?
From the very start, the Another project was conducted in secret. Sayoko and I were handpicked by the lab's head to carry the project forward. You were just a researcher, a useful tool.
That's all I was to you?
We started making real progress. But then, Sayoko betrayed us. You two stole our research, hid it in your home. So, I gave Sayoko one more chance that night. I told her to return the research and return to the fold. But Sayoko, she refused me. She chose you. So, this is farewell, Ashley. It was nice having you as a daughter, short-lived as it was.
Dee, are you gonna poltergeist this thing?
Ashley!
Stop.
Stop this!
What are you?
Thank you,
I
Dee.
won't let you hurt her.
Nobody else will die.
Stay back! You...
You're not gonna be able to catch him, man. You're a ghost. Thank you.
Bill! Richard! It's okay, just hang on. Bill! Bill. Why did it have to end like this?
Dad!
Oh, I missed a crane. Hell of a thing to remember right now.
Dad! Are you okay?
I'm okay.
You look sad.
11 years ago, not long after your mother's funeral, he brought white flowers to her grave. He was just standing there, all alone. Even from a distance, I could tell how sad he looked. I couldn't bring myself to approach him.
Did you ever suspect that Bill might have been the one who shot?
No, never. It never even crossed my mind.
What are you gonna do now?
I need to figure out exactly what Bill was up to. It looked like he was sending the data from that computer.
Oh, I didn't miss a crane. Okay, where's the crane? Dee, thank you for saving my life. Also, Dee, I wish I could give you a hug. Let's see here. They were using the waterfall as a generator, which, you know, makes sense. Though it is entirely possible Bill survived that. You never know. Disney death rules. Ain't dead until, you know, dead. Sorry, ain't dead until you have a body, and even then. Other side of the bridge. There it is. On top of the generator. Genetic memory? I found an extremely interesting article in a scientific magazine today. Thanks to an advancement in research in the field of genetic memory, the field Sayoko once studied, a DNA memory expansion device has been developed. It's expected to be announced soon. That is a terrifying sentence. Genetic memory is the theory that an organism's experience and memories are stored in its DNA. And when that DNA is transferred into another organism, the experiences and memories are inherited. In short, this supports the theory that an individual's experiences and memories can be transferred to another person. What would Sayako think if she could experience this new device? Knowing her, she would want to test it by making a backup of her own memories, so that Ashley could have a piece of her after she was gone. If only she could have done such a thing. But Sayoko is gone. So the thought must go as well. Yeah, how many different stabbed in the hearts would you like this evening? Because this game has delivered. Poor Dee. Poor Ashley.
Okay, we should be able to get back inside the mansion now.
Poor everybody.
Let's go help Jessica. Ashley, are you okay?
No, she watched someone fall to their death. What do you think?
Yeah, it's just been a long day.
Right. Of course. You should get some rest.
Okay, but what about you?
I'm going to go get your aunt. And then we'll all go home together.
Can we take Dee? Or at least send him off to rest peacefully? Dee. Oh, Dee. Hold on.
This is...
Yes, I think Bill did indeed see Dee. And that's gotta be Bill's wallet. Trot, 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 trot.
Dee, you saved my life.
I didn't want anyone to die. Not even Bill. Enough bad things have happened on this island. It came back to me. When your dad reached his hand out for Bill, I remembered my death. That day, all those years ago, I was running from Uncle Henry and wound up here. He caught up to me.
Daniel, stop! Stop running! Your heart, it can't!
He's got a
I was
heart
so
condition.
scared, so I kept running. I ran all the way to the cliff, and when I stopped at the edge,
Daniel, please! Be careful! Come here!
I remember now. The last thing I saw was a hand reaching out to me. Uncle Henry's hand.
Huh?
What just went beep? There's a notebook.
This must be Bill's notebook. There's something stuck in it. Looks like a photo. Is this Bill as a kid? So
Oh,
I guess
no.
this would be his mom.
Ashley. I think that's Franny. Which must mean Bill was Franny's son.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
This
When
island
did you
was cursed.
realize?
I had a suspicion when I saw him in the drawing room. It was his eyes. They looked so much like Franny's.
Ah, damn. Oh man, the entire Edward family was cursed. Cursed. The laptop looks like it was used recently. The monitor shows the broken another.
This is...
Is someone on the other end? Oh shit, I clicked the wrong room. I got the data. Did something go wrong?
Huh?
Yeah, they left the chat. I bet you I would bet you $10 that the camera was on for that laptop. Everything.
Ashley!
Well, there's Aunt Jess.
Jessica!
You're safe.
You made it! I was so worried.
It's okay. I'm here. You aren't hurt, are you? I'm so glad you're okay.
Ashley, is she okay?
She's fine. Just exhausted. She's been through a lot.
And you haven't?
Of course.
I keep thinking about Bill. How could this have happened? He used to be optimistic, so full of hope. He never would have done something like this.
That was the Bill I knew too.
Seeing him now, for the first time in years, he was so full of anger. When did he change?
I really can't say.
Ashley, do you hurt anywhere?
Let's get her some fresh air. There's an exit this way. It leads to the coast.
This place.
It's the cove. It was in the painting by Uncle Henry.
It's where you're at rest. Sort of.
Do you hear that?
Is it the boat?
Hey! Hey!
Ahoy there!
That voice.
If it isn't the young miss.
Captain!
You look like you've had quite the day.
Hey, Captain.
You weren't at the dock when I arrived, so I went looking. I was starting to worry. Glad to see you're safe.
Thanks for coming.
And I see you've met up with your dad, eh? Great.
Yeah. Well,
What's wrong? You tired?
yeah.
You and me both. It's all part of growing up, one exhausting day at a time. Did I say something funny?
I wish I could tell you the whole story, Captain. Even you would be shocked.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, young miss. Who's that next to you? Did you make a friend?
He can see D!
You can see D?
Whoops. Hope I didn't scare the boy off.
D?
D? Sir? Where did you go? You okay?
D, here you are.
Ashley.
You must have been pretty shocked that the captain saw you, huh?
Yeah. I didn't think there were any adults who could see me. Hey, Ashley.
What's up?
I've had fun spending time with you.
That was fun?
Being with you was. You helped me remember everything from my life. So thank you.
What's this about?
Please tell me he's moving
I'm glad I
on.
met you, Ashley.
What's going on? You're acting weird. Come on, D.
Touch my hand. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley, can you see me?
Can't believe I've made friends with a ghost. What a day.
That's why it's so important that I regain my lost memories.
It's not that easy, Dee. I'm scared.
It'll be okay. Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
I'll be right here by your side. Until you've remembered everything.
Ashley, I'm glad that you don't have to be alone anymore.
What?
Well, now that I have my memories back, I think I can move on.
Dee.
Ashley.
Dee! Out of everyone on this island, you're the only one who really gets me.
Goodbye, Ashley.
Dee!
Father.
You finally got to pass on. Thanks for everything, Dee. So long.
I got nothing.
The day got a bit crazy, huh? You must be tired.
Totally wiped. It wasn't too easy for you either, though, right?
That's for sure. But I'm okay. Thanks to you. Let's take it easy when we get back. It's almost your birthday. You should rest up.
I haven't been off this island in 11 years. I wonder how the world has changed.
It's okay to take it slow. One day at a time.
I have a lot of catching up to do. All the new research papers alone. I was only able to glean so much from the news. Catching up on the latest tech will be a lot of work too.
Are you going to keep working as a scientist once we're back?
I haven't thought about it yet. I've never done anything other than research.
Well, is there something else you want to do?
Something else I want to do. I suppose I'd like to enjoy a family meal.
Hey,
Yeah.
so then... Hey! We're shoving off!
It's time to go, Ashley.
Dad, look.
Wow. What a beautiful moon.
Yeah.
You know, I'll sometimes come out to this cove at night. I'd look up at that blue moon, and I'd think about you and Sayoko.
Dad,
Did you ever wonder where your middle name Mizuki comes from? Same as your mother. It means beautiful moon.
Beautiful moon, huh? I think it's a pretty name.
Isn't it? It was your mother's idea. Ashley,
What's up?
happy birthday.
Is this?
Her mother's
It
pendant.
belonged to Sayoko. I think you should have it.
Thank you. Your hands are pretty warm, huh?
Are they?
Hey, Dad? It's been a weird day. Today was a lot to take on. But I'll remember it forever. My day on this island, the day before my 14th birthday.
When I woke up the next morning after getting home, I found something great. Dear Ashley, happy 14th birthday. And on the bed, I found the teddy bear Yep, there's the teddy bear. Two memories. The end. JC Valley, 1994. That kid should be in a car seat. That's Ashley. Okay.
Dad and I left Blood Edward Island together. 2 years have passed since then.
Uh-oh.
I had just turned 14 at the time. I was so happy to get to live with Dad. But it didn't turn out to be so simple. Dad bailed as soon as I started high school.
Oh
I
no.
went to work as a scientist at this place called JC Valley.
I'll come home on the weekends.
That's what he said right before leaving for Lake Juliet. But eventually, he stopped coming home. Now I haven't seen him in 6 months.
Come to Lake Juliet for a camping trip.
It was so sudden. Like I have a life too, right? I already have my own plans. But I was worried about him.
Journey into lost memories. That is a journey we're going to have to start next time. Assuming we get to a point where I can stop this. We will watch the entirety of this cutscene next week. Who the heck are you? I'm trying to wrap up the stream and you're dropping a new guy on me?
Finally here. And Dad isn't.
Well, somebody's right behind you.
Oh, right.
Oh, your backpack's about to
Jessica
get
wanted me
yoinked.
to check in. My phone... It's in my bag.
Your yoinked bag.
Ugh.
Drop it, kid.
Hey! Thief! Give me back my bag!
Where did he go so fast?
Oh, I lost him. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have come!
This is a sudden recollection we will have to have at a different time. On a different day. Kick that rock.
This completely sucks.
Yeah, because we're going to have to wait till next week to figure out WTF is going on now that we've moved into part 2 of another code. And the 3D and DS starts timing out. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that conclusion. Next Monday, we continue with the second part of the Another series. And then Thursday, I hope you guys are ready for escaping from the city because we are starting Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Yes, I know the really big Hedgehog game is coming out at the end of the month, but I will not be here to start it and we need another game, preferably a short one, to fill in since Okami is now done. So yeah, I'll see you guys Thursday for that. My sanity will be sorely tested in some of the later levels because oh my god. But until then, please do like, comment, and subscribe, YouTube algorithm, yada yada yada. And I hope you have a pleasant evening. Take care and good night.